At the turn of the 20th century, San Francisco was thriving, but trapped. The Golden Gate Strait, a narrow but violent stretch of water, separated the city from Marin County. There was no bridge, only ferries. By the 1920s, calls for a permanent crossing grew louder, but experts said it was impossible. The strait was too wide, 1.6 kilometers across. The currents were among the fastest in the world, reaching up to 7 knots. Add to that dense fog, powerful Pacific winds, and seismic activity. The idea seemed insane. Enter Joseph Strauss, a Chicago-based bridge engineer. In 1916, he proposed a hybrid suspension cantilever design that could survive the strait's brutal conditions. Most scoffed, but local citizens didn't. They voted to form a special district across 6 counties and issue $35 million in bonds, backed by their own homes and farms. In the depths of the Great Depression, the Golden Gate Bridge became not just an engineering project, but a symbol of economic hope and civic courage. Construction began on January 5, 1933. Strauss led the project, but many others shaped it. Leon Moisseiff, who refined the suspension design, Charles Alton Ellis, who did the structural math, and Irving Morrow, who gave the bridge its Art Deco style and its signature international orange color, chosen for visibility in fog and harmony with the landscape. Building the towers and anchoring the cables required precision, innovation, and risk. Over 10,000 workers labored on the site. A safety net was hung beneath the bridge, an innovation at the time, and saved 19 men who fell, known as the Halfway to Hell Club. But even with precautions, 11 workers died during construction. By April 1937, the last rivet was driven. The total cost, $35 million, completed ahead of schedule and under budget. On May 27, 1937, the bridge opened to pedestrians. Over 200,000 people walked across it that day. The next day, it opened to traffic. It was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world, 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles long, with towers 746 feet high and cables holding over 80,000 miles of wire. President Franklin D. Roosevelt pressed a telegraph key in Washington to announce its opening. Strauss wrote a poem for the occasion. At last, the mighty task is done. Resplendent in the western sun, the bridge looms mountain high. Today, the Golden Gate Bridge is one of the most photographed structures in the world. It has survived earthquakes, storms, and over 2 billion crossings. It remains a monument not just to engineering, but to belief. Belief that ordinary people in hard times can achieve the impossible. Once dismissed, now admired. Once imagined, now immortal. Once was now.